Hey, what's going on, guys, and welcome to the putting horror icons into the world of Jujutsu Kaisen. Now, this video I thought would be a fun video to do while I'm still working on the A Nightmare on Elm Street 5 review. I had to get to watching it in order to actually work on it, so there's that. But in the meantime, while that video is getting worked on, or before I watch it, hopefully this video will suffice. Now I thought it would be fun to put horror icons into the world of Jujutsu Kaisen. Now the way that we're going to be doing that is that we're going to be grading them in their grading system. We're going to be using the simplest grading system. Grade 4, like we'll go over it right now. Grade 4 is you can take care of these people with a bat. Grade 3, a pistol will be good. And grade 2, you get a close call with a shotgun. Grade 1, a tank might suffice. And special grade is like a cluster bomb may work. So now that you know the grades, that's the way they're going to be sorted. We're going to be grading them, and we're going to be giving every one of them a curse technique. Now that is essentially the special abilities that they have. And now I had to make up some for some characters in order to rank them because it's not specifically stated that they have powers, so to speak. But I just needed to name them, like Michael's supernatural ways of surviving the end all be all of bullshit. Now Michael's my favorite, but I can even acknowledge that some of the stuff that he survives is surprising. Now we're looking throughout all the movies. We're not just looking in a specific timeline for either characters. So there's that. Then we're going to be giving them a domain expansion, which engulfs the target in like a little space of like let's say Michael's, and they can't escape, and they are vulnerable to attack, and they can't dodge the attack essentially. And we're going to be determining if they have reverse curse technique, which heals you. We'll just say that, that's simplest terms. I'll be putting definitions of all these up on the screen going through this, so you may have already seen them because I don't think I'm explaining this good. But to get into it, we're going to start from the bottom of the grading system, and we're going to be working our way up. Now, I used the simplest grading system, so I didn't include semi grade 1 or semi grade 2. But if you want me to include that in the next one and update it a little bit, I can do that. But we went for the simplest one that I could find. So going from the bottom to the top, we have grade 4. Now, no character in this list is a grade 4. I don't think any of them are grade 4. I don't think you can simply take care of any of these characters with a baseball bat. So now that we got that out of the way, we're going to go on up to grade 3. Now, the first person we have in grade 3 is Ghostface, either Billy or Stu. Doesn't matter, but these are the ones that I based this technique off of, or their placement off of. Now, they're in grade 3. I think a pistol could suffice Ghostface, essentially because Billy Loomis got shot in the head with a pistol, and Stu got a TV flattened on his head, so there's that. So, now the curse technique is Stalker's Delight. This technique allows Ghostface to stalk victims by giving him complete silence when he moves and improving his speed by 50%. This ability can be enhanced based on how afraid the target is of Ghostface. If the target is afraid enough, Ghostface's speed will be enhanced to 75% and will gain a low level of enhanced strength. Ghostface usually satisfies this clause with giving people the horror movie trivia over the phone and giving them a deadly ultimatum, like either you answer or you're dead, or I'll kill this person. So now that you know. Now, his domain expansion, I believe either of them would be Stu Macher's house. Like the finale, like it was planned, like their plot in the first movie, like it was planned to have it over there, and I don't know what Billy's would be. I just think it would be Stu's house, since he's kind of like the head honcho of the operation, kind of. So either one of them, Stu Macher's house. Now, do they have reverse curse technique? I don't know. They don't. They can't heal themselves. Like, they are dead in their first appearance. Like, all the ghost faces are dead in their first appearances. If only Scream 7 didn't fuck that up too much. And we could have had Stu. It would have been better than what they went with. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm getting off track. Anyways, going on to the next third grade candidate. Now, you could argue that this candidate or this person being placed in third grade could be in second grade, but from the movie as I've seen, I don't think they could be, and the research I've done for it. So now third grade placement is going to be Chucky. Now, I've only seen Chucky's 1 through 3, and I know about him. Now, I know about all of his other abilities. I've looked into it, but feel free to correct me. But a gun could simply take care of Chucky long enough to get away and like stun him for like a couple days and take care of him. So now, Chucky's curse technique is going to be soul manipulation. This technique allows Chucky to manipulate his soul and no one else's and transfer it into suitable objects such as Chucky dolls or another human being to take over their body. Chucky can split his soul into different dolls in order to overwhelm a target. While in the doll body, Chucky still possesses his human strength and speed. Now, you could like bring up some abilities that I forgot about or don't know about. Now, consider I've only seen Chucky's 1 through 3, and I know about the body stuff from, I believe it's Cult of Chucky. Yeah, I believe that is. So, feel free to educate me in the comments, but I believe his domain expansion would be the Doll Factory at the end of Child's Play 2. I think that would be the most suitable domain expansion for him because he can use all those dolls and like take it, like kill his target or fuck with his target in the domain expansion. So, now does Chucky have reverse curse technique? No, he doesn't. He essentially has to get rebuilt in order to be healed. Like 2 to 3, I think, when he gets like crushed up and then he gets put into like he gets reconstructed into a new doll in 3. I believe so. Yeah, so it's not him doing it, it's more so like another person doing it, so I don't think he can heal himself. Now, going into second grade. Now we have only one person that's been placed in second grade, and that is Leatherface. Now, I've only seen the 2003 movie. I worked with somebody to help me place him because they've seen like most of the Texas Chainsaw movies. And we believe that he belongs in second grade. Like a shotgun could take care of him. I believe at the end of the 2003 movie, that's the one I've seen. I believe that his arm gets taken off very easily with like a blade or something. So I think this is a fair placement for him. So now his curse technique is cannibal amplification. This technique allows Leatherface to consume humans in order to improve his strength and speed. Eating regular people improves his strength and speed by 50%. While eating a Jujutsu sorcerer or curse user can improve his strength by 100%. The only downside to this ability is that the boost only lasts while the meat is still in Leatherface's system. Now, I think this is a fair ability to give him since he's like absurdly strong, like regularly, like he's a big behemoth. So, and he has a chainsaw, so I think this ability is fair for him. And his domain expansion would be the Sawyer house, like the person would be at the dinner table, like on the dinner table, ready for him to eat. So, yeah. Now, does he have reverse curse technique? I don't believe he does. Like you can take care of him with like a shotgun, and he'd probably be dead. It'd probably be difficult with a shotgun, but I believe you can take care of him very easily. Now, going on to first grade. Now, there are two people in first grade, and the first one I have up, runner-up, is Michael Myers. Now, before you get on me about the placement, just remember, we're going with all the movies, all the timelines, considering all the stuff Michael has survived. We're not just going with, like, the new timeline with 2018 kills and ends. We're going with all of them. every single one of these timelines, and with all of these, he has survived stuff that should have fucking killed him. And I believe that they would have killed him in the first movie, but they didn't. So we'll get into the stuff that he survived in the curse technique, but just keep that in mind when I placed him in this. I took account for all the movies. Now, his curse technique is called the Shape. This technique offers Michael a baseline of superhuman strength, allows Michael to become more powerful the more he kills. With enough kills, he gains various abilities, such as the ability to survive various things, such as gunfire, like various gunfire, like at the end of Halloween 4 and 5, like if you've seen the scene, you know, and powerful explosions like the one at the end of Halloween 2 that he healed from and walked away from. So, and his already superhuman strength increases with every kill, and the Shape jump ability. Now, keep in mind, this is an idea from the Halloween game coming out in October. So, go give the developers and stuff like some congratulations online, saying it's a cool ability. Please do. This also becomes available to him with enough kills, which allows him to go into a shadow form to catch his target, while initially he can stay in the state for like only 1 minute. With this ability gets enhanced by his kills, he can stay in it longer and use it more effectively. Now, his domain expansion. Now, that was like one of the easiest to come up with, and now I believe his domain expansion would be the Myers house, and it all be shadowy at night, and you can't escape it, and it's just only inevitable until he catches you and kills you. Now, I believe that's the most fitting for him. Like I said, with the grade placement, he has survived so much bullshit that he probably shouldn't have, and I believe only like a tank could take him out. Like, I know in Halloween H2O he gets taken out with an axe by decapitating him, but no other thing could take him out besides like decapitation. So either doing that or blowing him up will suffice. So that's why I placed him in first. Now, I want to hear arguments. If you think he should be placed in second, now please give those arguments down below. Now, the second first grade placement. Now, if this is the opposite with Michael, you could argue that he goes up into special grade, and I'm willing to hear arguments for why he belongs there. But I believe I've seen all the movies, but I believe that he belongs in first grade. But I'm willing to hear arguments for him being placed in special grade. We have Jason Voorhees. Now, his curse technique is, I named it Undying Resilience. This technique gives a baseline of superhuman strength and allows Jason to come back to life even stronger than before. But after a few times of coming back to life, Jason will start to take on a more zombie-like appearance, like the transformations between Friday the 13th Part 3 all the way to Jason Goes to Hell. The different looks in those movies are a timeline of how the transformations could go. So the more undead Jason becomes, the less pain he feels, and by the time he's more zombie than human, he doesn't really feel anything because his nerve receptors would be gone at this point. By the end of the transformation cycle, if he gets taken out by a big enough explosion, he has one last chance to come back by finding a suitable host for his soul, such as a living family member to hold his soul and be reborn. But if he can't find a suitable host in 3 days, his soul will vanish and he will be dead forever. Now, that's a pretty OP ability, I'll give it that. Now, you could say he goes into special grade, but I think he fits right at the top of first grade. Now, his domain expansion, another easy one for me, and that is Camp Crystal Lake. I believe that is the perfect place for Jason to have his domain expansion. So, now, does Jason have reverse curse technique? Yes, he does. Yes, he definitely does. Oh, I didn't answer if Michael does. Yeah, Michael does. I mean, like I said, the stuff that he survives. But going on into the top of the top, the cream of the crop, the best of the best, or the most dangerous, are the special grades. Now, special grade. The first special grade placement we have on the list, only you can doubt that they belong in special grade. And that is, the first one is Freddy Krueger. Now, Freddy Krueger's curse technique is dream manipulation. This technique allows Freddy to go into and manipulate his target's dreams in order to kill them. The killing or manipulation of the target can be seen in the real world. The killing of targets allows Freddy to absorb their souls and become more powerful, and the fear of his targets also enhances his abilities. The more that he is feared, the stronger he gets. With this power increase, he can start to manipulate the real world. If pulled into the real world, Freddy has enhanced strength and can manipulate things in the real world to an extent like setting things on fire or pushing those things towards Jason at the final battle of Freddy vs. Jason. Now, his domain expansion, that would be his boiler room. Now, it kind of works too, honestly, because it's kind of like a domain expansion when he's in the dream world invading. Like, his dreams, like, starts to overpower, like, Nancy's dreams or the Dream Warrior's dreams. Like, his dreams, like, so much stronger that it starts to take over. So, now, does he have reverse curse technique? Yes, I believe he does. He can heal himself. Yes, undoubtedly he has it. So, now to the final special grade placement. Now keep in mind it was kind of hard for me to like categorize his like not categorize but to explain what it would be. But we have the next special grade placement we have is Pinhead. Now, his curse technique would be Cenobite Fury. This technique allows Pinhead to have a reality warping capabilities. The ability to summon chains with spikes in order to torture and convert those that summon him to his ways and turn them into Cenobites like himself in order to serve hell. Now, that could have been explained better or worded better, but I'm willing to hear feedback in the comments. Now, his domain expansion would be like a Hell's Torture room with like spikes all around. Yeah, I believe that best suits him, yeah. Now, does he have reverse curse technique? Yeah. Yeah, he does. Yeah, he does. Alright, that's going to be the end of this video. I hope you like this little turn from like the normal reviews. I want to hear feedback for all this in the comments. I know like the Jujutsu Kaisen and horror fandoms probably don't normally correlate with each other, but I thought it would be nice to like put horror icons in like their grading system, and I thought it would be fun. So if you enjoyed the video, please leave a like and comment, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.